Welcome to the future of travel virtual reality. Pack your bags, or wait, don't. You won't need them where we're going. Imagine waking up in your own bed, then seconds later standing atop the Eiffel Tower, or diving in the Great Barrier Reef, all without leaving your living room. This isn't science fiction, it's happening now. Virtual reality technology has come a long way. It's not just for gamers anymore. With a VR headset, you can transport yourself anywhere. The possibilities are endless, and the experiences, they're getting more real by the day. You wear a headset that blocks out the real world. Instead, you see a digital environment. The sights, the sounds, it's all incredibly lifelike. It's a new way to see the world. VR travel is not your average slideshow. It's immersive. That means you feel like you're actually there. When you turn your head, the view changes. Just like in real life, you can look up at the sky or down at your feet. It's a 360-degree experience. Good VR travel experiences engage all your senses. You might hear the bustle of a busy market or the waves crashing on a beach. Some advanced setups even incorporate smell. Imagine the aroma of spices in a Moroccan bazaar or the fresh scent of pine in a forest. Interactivity is another key feature. In many VR travel experiences, you're not just an observer, you can interact with the environment. One of the most exciting aspects of VR travel is cultural exploration. It's like having a passport to anywhere without the jet lag or the language barriers. You can step into different cultures, experience their traditions, their way of life, all without leaving your home. Think about visiting a traditional Japanese tea ceremony. In VR, you're not just watching it, you're there. You can observe the careful movements of the tea master, hear the whisking of the matcha, almost smell the green tea. You can learn about the significance of each gesture, the history behind the ritual. It's an immersive cultural lesson. Let's talk practicality. VR travel has some serious perks. First off, it's convenient. No packing, no airports, no jet lag. You can travel anytime, day or night, for 5 minutes or 5 hours. It fits into your schedule, not the other way around. Got a spare 30 minutes? That's enough for a quick trip to Paris. Then there's the cost. Real travel can be expensive. Flights, hotels, meals, it adds up. VR travel, much more affordable. Sure, there's the initial cost of the equipment, but after that, many experiences are free or low cost. You can see the world without breaking the bank. Section 5, Destinations Unlimited, where VR can take you. With VR travel, your destination options are limitless. Imagine being able to explore any place on Earth or even beyond without ever leaving your home. Want to visit all 7 wonders of the world in one day? Done. You can marvel at the Great Wall of China in the morning and stand in awe of the Taj Mahal by afternoon. Fancy a trip to Mars? No problem. Experience the red planet's surface as if you were an astronaut on a groundbreaking mission. The only limit is what's been created in VR. And the VR world is growing every day, with new destinations and experiences being added constantly. And that's expanding all the time. The technology is evolving, making the experiences more immersive and realistic. From the depths of the ocean to the peaks of mountains, dive into the Great Barrier Reef or climb Mount Everest without any physical strain. From bustling cities to remote islands, walk through the streets of Tokyo or relax on a secluded beach in the Maldives. It's all at your fingertips. The world and beyond is just a click away. But it's not just about famous landmarks. VR offers so much more. VR can take you off the beaten path. Discover places that are rarely visited by tourists. Explore a small village in rural China. Experience the local culture and traditions up close. Wander through a lesser-known museum in Budapest. Appreciate art and history that you might otherwise overlook. These are experiences you might miss in traditional travel. VR opens up a world of unique opportunities. VR lets you discover hidden gems, uncover secrets that are off the radar. Places that aren't on typical tourist itineraries. Find the beauty in the unexpected. It's perfect for the curious traveler. For those who seek adventure and knowledge, time travel is another exciting possibility. Imagine visiting ancient civilizations or witnessing historical events firsthand. Section 6, Overcoming Limitations, VR versus traditional travel. Let's be honest, VR travel has its limitations. It's not the same as being there in person. You can't feel the sun on your face on a virtual beach or taste the street food in a digital market. These are experiences that, for now, only real travel can provide, but VR is constantly evolving, getting closer to reality. One big advantage of VR is overcoming physical limitations. Can't handle long flights? No problem in VR. Afraid of heights but want to see the view from Machu Picchu? VR's got you covered. It allows people to experience places they might never visit otherwise, whether due to health issues, fears, or physical limitations. VR opens doors. Time is another factor. Section 7, the technology behind virtual reality travel. The magic of VR travel lies in its technology. At its core is the VR headset. This device blocks out the real world. Instead, it shows you a digital environment. It tracks your head movements. When you turn, the view changes, just like in real life. It's this responsiveness that creates the feeling of being there. But it's not just about visuals. Audio plays a huge role too. Many VR setups use three-dimensional audio. This means sounds come from specific directions, just like in the real world. If there's a waterfall to your left in the virtual world, that's where you'll hear it. This spatial audio adds another layer of realism. The content itself is usually created in one of two ways. Some use 360-degree videos. The Section 8, social aspects, sharing virtual adventures. Travel is often a social experience, and VR travel is no different. Many VR platforms allow for shared experiences. You can explore virtual destinations with friends or family, even if you're physically apart. Imagine touring the Louvre with your best friend while you're in different countries. It's a new way to stay connected, to share adventures, but it's not just about exploring with people you know. VR travel can also be a way to meet new people. Some platforms offer guided tours led by real people. You can join a group, ask questions, interact with others. Section 9. Educational potential of VR travel. VR travel isn't just about fun, it's a powerful educational tool. Think about history classes. Instead of just reading about ancient Rome, students can walk through it. They can virtually stroll down the streets, visit the markets, and even enter the grand buildings. They can see the Colosseum as it once was, watch gladiators fight, and feel the atmosphere of ancient spectacles. It makes history come alive in a way that textbooks simply can't. Students aren't just learning facts, they're experiencing them firsthand. This deepens their understanding and makes the learning process more engaging. Geography lessons take on new meaning in VR. Instead of just looking at maps and pictures, students can virtually visit these places. Students can explore different ecosystems, climb mountains, dive into oceans, and see the diverse landscapes of our planet. They can see how people live in different parts of the world, experiencing different cultures and traditions. It's not just looking at maps, it's being in the places they're studying. This kind of virtual travel can make lessons more memorable. This kind of immersive learning can lead to better understanding and retention. When students are engaged and interested, they are more likely to remember what they've learned. Language learning is another area where VR shines. Traditional methods can be enhanced with virtual experiences. Immersion is key to learning a new language. VR can place students in a virtual environment where they can practice speaking and listening in real-life scenarios. VR can provide that immersion, making language learning more effective and enjoyable. Students can interact with native speakers, practice conversations, and even explore the culture of the language they are learning. Section 10. Environmental benefits of virtual tourism. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the carbon footprint in the sky. Traditional tourism has a big environmental impact. Flights in particular contribute significantly to carbon emissions. VR travel, it's much greener. You're not burning fuel to get anywhere, just a little electricity to power your device. It's a way to see the world without harming it, but it's not just about reducing travel emissions. VR can help protect fragile environments. Some places are being loved to death by tourists. Think of Venice sinking under the weight of visitors, or coral reefs damaged by too many divers. VR offers a way to visit these places without impacting them. It's sustainable tourism in the truest sense. Section 11, your next adventure awaits embracing VR travel. So, are you ready to pack your virtual bags? Imagine being able to explore the world without ever leaving your home. VR travel is more than just a tech trend. It's a revolutionary way to experience the world. It's a new way to explore, to learn, to connect. You can immerse yourself in different cultures and environments. It's opening up the world to more people, making the impossible possible. Imagine visiting the top of Mount Everest or the depths of the ocean. And it's only going to get better. With each technological advancement, the experiences become more realistic and immersive. As technology improves, so will the experiences. The graphics, the sounds, the interactions, they're all evolving. But remember, VR travel isn't about replacing real travel, it's about enhancing it. Think of it as a complementary tool. Use it to scout locations before a real trip or to revisit favorite places. It can help you plan your itinerary more effectively. Use it to go places you can't physically reach or to learn about cultures different from your own. It's an educational tool as much as it is an exploratory one. It's a tool, a powerful one. It can broaden your horizons and deepen your understanding of the world, but how you use it is up to you. Whether for education, exploration, or entertainment, the possibilities are endless. The world of VR travel is vast and growing. New destinations and experiences are being added all the time. There's always something new to discover, new places to explore, new experiences to have. The adventure never ends. It's an exciting time to be a traveler, whether you're traversing the globe physically or virtually. The future of travel is here, and it's more accessible than ever.